Have you ever wondered exactly what it feels like to have a fat sales pipeline? I mean, a pipeline so fat that you end up closing more deals on accident than you do on purpose. Have you ever wondered how you can properly work your sales funnel? Out of the hundreds or even thousands of contacts that you have in your CRM or spreadsheet or notepad or whatever, what would it be like to properly work that list and make sure that you squeeze the life out of those opportunities and get paid? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jordan Stupar, talking sales, business, marketing, entrepreneurship, you name it. And today I had a sales meeting this morning with my team where I was talking about what I'm doing to fill up my sales pipeline. As the co-owner and chief marketing officer here at Lead Revenue, there's plenty of things to do, lots of hats to wear. But at the end of the day, I want to grow my business and I want to contribute to the growth that we have here at Lead Revenue, which means I have to fill up a pipeline, I have to get some opportunities, convert leads into deals. And I had a meeting this morning with my team on what I'm doing to fill up my pipeline quickly. I just moved into a new house, we had a ton of stuff going on, so my pipeline, if I'm being honest, is pretty skinny. So what would Jordan Stupar do? What would a professional salesperson do to fill up their pipeline and make money? Well, here's what I would do, and here's a piece of my sales meeting this morning. I'm going to get probably, I think, 500 new leads today. I'm going to drop them inside my CRM. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot them all a very short, to the point email. I'm not going to wait for a response. I'm not going to wait for a day to go by. And then I'm immediately going to make as many phone calls out to those people as I possibly can. In addition to that, I'm also going to spend a little bit of time while I'm actually waiting for that person to pick up the phone. So while it's ringing, I'm not going to be on Instagram looking at stupid photos or memes. I'm going full intentionality on somebody actually picking up the phone. So while it's ringing, ring, 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 I'm literally thinking to myself in my head that this person's going to pick up the phone. From there, while it's ringing, I'm going to go ahead and do whatever type of research I can quickly, whether I Google this person, whether I Facebook this person, Instagram this person, tweet at this person. I want to figure out how many different points of contact I can make with one person. You've got that part going on. That's all just the fresh opportunities. While I'm actually doing that, I'm going to want to go ahead and start a text message conversation or an email conversation with some of my actual customers from the last couple of weeks. I'm going to check in on them. I'm going to see how things are going. How's your week? Do you have plans for Memorial Day coming up? Real quick, 30, 45 second, 1 minute long, just fluff conversation, checking in on somebody, making sure they're doing okay. And then I'm going to start going in for a referral. Most of these people, after a week, 2, 3 weeks of doing business with us, they've gotten a handwritten card, they've gotten a couple of phone calls, we've began some of the work, maybe they already have something installed on their website, they're already collecting leads, and these people are happy because they're customers of ours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them a question, and I'm going to say, hey, who else do you know in your phone right now that would pick up a call from me and actually give me, a real 20 minutes of their time to talk about what I've done for you? And that's how you ask for a referral. 94% of salespeople do not ask for a referral, and 91% of customers report that they would be happy to give a referral to their salesperson. The problem is that salespeople don't ask for it. And you can't get in front of more people. You can't get referrals more often than not if you don't ask for a referral. So when somebody's doing a deal with you and they finally sign and they give you the credit card and you get commission and everybody's happy, most salespeople use that little bit of a rush and they get off the phone and they go celebrate or they go give somebody a high five or whatever, instead of actually asking for a referral and saying, hey, who else do you know right now that I could get a deal from or would at least have the decency to chat with me? And that's a phenomenal way of getting people to think about think about their friends list, think about their contacts, think about their own network. And I've closed countless deals with far less effort than I otherwise would have to with a referral. If you guys are calling me and you're like, hey man, I sold you a camera or I sold you a software product or whatever, like, how's it going? Do you like it? What's your plans for Memorial Day? What's happening this summer? Is the weather getting warmer? Yeah, cool. Hey, by the way, I know that you love your product. I know that you're enjoying using it. I know that you're winning with it. I know that you're probably seeing some ROI right now. I know that things are going well. I wanted to know and ask you who else you might know in your phone book right now that you could pass along a name and a phone number to that I could call on that would just have the decency to actually speak with me about what it is that I've done with you. Who comes to mind? And I'm literally, in addition to doing all of that other work where I'm getting in front of 500 new people this week with emails, text messages, phone calls, voicemails, tweets, LinkedIn messages, Facebook messages, Instagram DMs. I've got those 500 people I'm going to get in front of. Meanwhile, I'm going to be working my own customer base now of all the people that are paying me monthly, and I'm going to ask them who else they know that I could get in front of and have a similar conversation with. And then I'm going to get some referrals. And those referrals are super easy to close, super easy to schedule a demo because you're the guy that already did something with somebody's friend. So I want you guys to be mindful asking for referrals. I also want you guys to be thinking on asking for referrals with people that haven't done anything with you yet. One of the reasons I got the deal on Friday is I, told this particular deal that I had a bonus, and they basically told me on Friday they weren't going to sign until Saturday or Sunday. And I was like, okay, no big deal. In the meantime, since I'm going to miss out on this bonus with you, who else could I call on right now that would do business with me today so I can still hit this bonus? And that helped them get the perspective that I really am going to miss out on this bonus if they don't do business with me. But it also gave me the opportunity to potentially go find somebody else to talk to that would do business with me. And then the final portion of filling up the pipeline. So not just to recap again, we've got the 500 people that I'm adding to my pipeline today that are all brand new that I'm going to get in front of in some way, shape, or form. I then am asking all my current customers about for referrals. And then I've got probably a few hundred people that have opened an email from me, have had a voicemail, know what I do, they know what it costs, they maybe have seen a demo already, but they haven't done a deal with me yet. They're still in my pipeline. I'm not going to forget about those people either. So when I talk about the secret sauce to this whole thing working is hard work, that's what this is. Because today I'm going to attempt to call as many of those 500 new people as I can. I'm going to send out 500 emails. I'm also going to be calling on current customers asking for referrals. I'm going to be calling on those referrals. I'm going to be texting those referrals. I'm going to be emailing those referrals. And furthermore, I'm going to continue following up with all of the other people that are in my pipeline as an opportunity that just haven't done anything with me yet or scheduled a demo. So there's those different stages of your guys' pipeline, and what you want to do is you want to get it just really fat. The whole point of this is that by next week, I close more deals on accident than I do on purpose, and I say that a lot because that's legitimately the best feeling in the world. You've almost forgotten about clients. You've moved some clients to the lost column, and all of a sudden they hit you back and they're like, hey, I'm ready to do this thing right now. And so I want you guys to have full attention on building that pipeline. That's what I'm doing today, and that's why I'm going to be successful this week, this month, this year, is because it just takes a lot of contacts. Be aware of the fact that, if you're making 20 phone calls a day or sending out 30 emails a day or whatever, you're not doing enough. And this whole thing's just not going to be worth it. So there just has to be full intention and complete intensity in your sales process as you fill up a pipeline, as you're getting in front of referrals, as you're doing all the things that you're doing. And I want to let you guys know that it's the not scalable things that are going to contribute the most to your business. And what I mean by that is I've got, 3,000-4,000 people sitting in my CRM. If I wanted to, I could go stop at a Starbucks, sit down, put one email template together and blast out 4,000 emails and literally be done for the day, cross my fingers, and hope that somebody actually gets back to me or schedules a demo or whatever. But I also know that if I do that, I'm not going to get the opportunities that I really want out of that list. So it's the unscalable things that are going to help me get the furthest down the road with the most number of clients. It takes a little bit longer, but it's a little bit more effective. If somebody shot me an email with the subject line, do you want more leads? I might not click on that. I might click on it. I don't know. But if it's just really generic, it's more of a template, it doesn't really include anything in it other than the fact that you want to give me more leads, I'm probably more than likely not going to take action on that. However, If somebody took the time, went to my LinkedIn, found out that I'm the co-owner of Lead Revenue, found that Brett Sutherland was the CEO, and literally that was it, I might want to make my subject line then instead, "Hey Jordan, you and Brett are going to love these leads." Then you have my attention. Because not only are you referencing the fact that we like leads, want more leads or whatever, but you're also mentioning my business partner and the CEO of our company, Brett. And so I'm obviously going to click on that, and I will actually read the email, assuming that it, isn't as long as a book. So I want you guys to work really hard. I want you guys to have this really scalable list of stuff that you can call on, but at the exact same time, I want you to dial back how quickly you reach out to people and do the unscalable things. Do a little bit of homework, do a little bit of research. Make your subject line include somebody's business partner or their CEO or at least their business name or something that's a little bit more personal than just, "Hey, click my Calendly link if you want to learn how to make more leads or get more leads." It's really generic. It's not going to work out so well for you. Here I am, starting off completely fresh, and this is literally what I'm going to do this week.